All right, we are back to our regular scheduled programming with a classic living in Chicago vlog shot by me. Some of this footage is old from during my break, some of it is new. And then I'll meet you guys at the end of the vlog. We'll chat, I'll show some of my recent pickups, and yeah, enjoy. All right, we are going to the Apple store right now. I canceled my order and I'm gonna just walk in and pick up the laptop because I'm not waiting until like January 11th when they have it in store, you know? It's so slow.
There are a lot of differences, and melody, but it still has this like almost like it has some aromatic components, but it's a lot more like kind of structured. Tom's wines in general, I think, are kind of a little more like intellectual. These guys are, but the skins of Pinot Gris are kind of like black and silver.
So that was Diversity Wine. I was asking a lot of questions. The sales associate was very helpful, helped me choose 3 wines. All sound super promising, so I just can't wait to try them and figure out what I like when it comes to wine. I just wanted to show you guys my old laptop before I unbox my new one. So this laptop is actually from 2014. The grips, they're missing. Let me show you the sound, because one of the speakers like gave out or something. Not to mention, this shit is slow as fuck because it's an old ass laptop. You guys hear that? Hear that? Basically, the right speaker has completely given out. I never dropped it or anything. There's like crazy feedback. It sounds like shit. It sounds like the baby, you know? Alright, enough of that. Here we are, the MacBook Pro. This is the 14-inch. Everything you need to know is on this receipt. So with the student discount, it retailed at $22.99, $2,300. This is the 14-inch MacBook Pro in the space gray, 16 gigs of memory, 10-core CPU, 16-core GPU, and I got the 1 terabyte of storage. So this was a little bit of an upgrade from like the base model. How am I doing ASMR wise? This is actually very exciting. Oh, here we go. Here's the charging block, manual. Here's that new braided cable. Unfortunately, because I got the space gray, the braided cable is just like that regular silver color. It doesn't match the space gray. That doesn't really bother me though. Sheesh! Look at the boxy shape. MacBook Pro is now engraved into the bottom of the laptop. Ooh. Oh my god, That was so satisfying, yo. So basically, I got the space gray because if you noticed, Apple changed their keyboard. So this is just completely black. Whereas before, the aluminum kind of peeked out between each of the keys. That's no longer the case anymore, which is why I went with the space gray. Just because the contrast with the silver one, I like the silver one because it just gives off like, it's just like OG vibes, like a classic look. But the keyboard just clashed with the rest of the finish on that laptop. Larger trackpad, so nice. All right, let's just talk about the MacBook briefly. I know this isn't a tech channel, but tech has been a growing interest of mine in recent years. So, when it comes to the screen, they added a notch and they also upgraded the webcam, which is going to come in handy for me because, as you guys might know, COVID cases have been through the roof. I just got an email from the university telling me that my winter quarter is going to be postponed and the first 2 weeks are going to be remote. My old MacBook had trouble launching Zoom. The video quality was dog shit. So this is going to be very useful moving into the next quarter. And with this notch, there's just more what they call screen real estate. So with the same 14-inch dimension, there's more display on this screen. Does that make sense? Moving on to the keyboard, they got rid of the touch bar. They kept the Touch ID. This is the Magic keyboard. They switched back from the butterfly to this keyboard, I think in 2014 or 2015. This is a larger trackpad than my 2014 MacBook, but I think this is sort of like the new standard. I just feel like Apple lost themselves in the last generation when it came to the differences between a MacBook Pro and a MacBook Air. I'm happy to see that they brought back the ports. I honestly do not mind the bulkier laptop, the heavier nature, because that's what a MacBook Pro is. If I want something really thin, I'll opt for the MacBook Air. I'll go out and buy a MacBook Air. But I want something that I'm able to, for example, launch Premiere Pro on, Final Cut Pro, whatever editing software I'd like to use. And with this, I'll finally be able to do so. So I could potentially vlog, edit, and upload a video if I'm in another city traveling, potentially. And yeah, when it comes to upgrading, like I really need to see new technology and new design to sort of invoke me to upgrade. Everything about this is new. The design, the chip, the notch, everything about this is new. I'm super excited to use this for both school and editing and just even like watching videos, Netflix, YouTube. This thing is just amazing. So happy with this. Here we go. That's it. I was hesitant about this brown, but it's actually really nice. This mattress, look how fucking thick it is, bro. It's a thick body. Holy shit. Right now, I'm gonna unbox a new iPhone that I just got. We got the Slack Green. Everybody has that. What is the blue called? What do they call the blue? Not sapphire blue, but Sierra blue. Everybody has that color, bro. Like, I don't think anyone's buying this green just because it's like a mid-season release. And this is actually the iPhone 13 Pro, not the Max. I currently use the 12 Pro Max, and I'm ready to go back down to like a smaller phone. The Pro Max feels so heavy, like when I'm in bed and like I'm just like scrolling or watching something on Netflix or YouTube, and like, you know how you fall asleep and that shit like falls on your face? That shit hurts, yo. Like, I'm ready to, and like my fingers, I don't have big hands, so sometimes I can't even like reach across the screen. It's just a huge hassle. So yeah, let's do an ASMR unboxing of the Slack Green. They call it Alpine Green, iPhone 13 Pro. All right, here we go. Ah, fuck, that got in my nail. Ooh, that's nice. It's not quite like an olive. There's like, It's hard to describe. Should I peel this off? Oh, this is gonna be so satisfying. Yeah. The Bribbo. Y'all can't see this. But yeah, look at this thing. Oh my God. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I like the size too. The 13, like, it just feels good in hand. Good weight. Bigger cameras. Like, look at the lenses. They're gigantic. So now I'm going to have the 120 hertz as well as the cinematic mode. So get ready. Oh, they have Face ID with the mask now? What the hell? That's kind of sick. So here's the 12 Pro Max. Here's the 13. Look at that green. Beautiful. I just noticed that, what do you call this part? The microphone is like higher up. I don't know if you can see, it's like up there versus like it used to be like right there. I want to say it's a little thicker, but I think it's just near the camera lens. Like, it just feels good. This is like enormous in my hands, you know? I think I did that wrong. That's nice. turn it off. That's good. All right, so this is the pickups portion of the video. I'm gonna start off light. Some of these are, I guess, repeat, or you might have seen them in the other videos, but they're all of my recent pickups nonetheless. So starting off, I have 2 pairs of bottoms. They're both black. I have here a pair of Stussy sweatpants. They're the exact same ones as my gray pair. These are just black. And I sized down to a small. The gray pair was a medium because I couldn't find the small, so these actually fit a little better. I could even go down to an extra small, but they don't do extra small, at least not to my knowledge. And yeah, $90 pair of sweatpants that I wear all the time, just bumming it, you know what I mean? Just great solid sweatpant that isn't going to pill, affordable, fit is great. Not much else to say. Next, I have a pair of North Face shell pants. These are not Gore-Tex, they're just dry vent or whatever. They're very much just a shell, and we have zippers and Velcro at the leg opening. And they run up to like just about the knee. There's just the one North Face decal at the right knee, and the 2 pockets are actually zipper closures. And yeah, I just treat these as like a rain pant that I can wear like in the spring even. They're not very warm, but if you wear something underneath, then you can probably get away with wearing these because they are shell pants. And yeah, I just think they look great. I think the North Face logo or decal was placed in a tasteful spot, if that makes sense. While we're on the topic of North Face, I picked up a pair of North Face gloves. These are super sick. $20, maybe 24, something like that. Unfortunately, they aren't touchscreen, but I don't really care. They look really nice, especially for that price point. You can see the North Face decal right there on the forehand. This is forehand, yeah. And these are just warm, affordable, good-looking gloves, and I just had to scoop them up. Another accessory, you've seen this in my life update video. It is another Otto hat. Red is not really a color that I typically wear, nor is orange, but I just really like the orange on the red, and I don't know, I just think this is like a really good looking hat. It fits a little better than my other one, and yeah, we have like the scale embroidery right there, the New Era embroidery, the big O, Otto, yeah. Transitioning to footwear, I have a pair of Rick Owens Birkenstocks. This is my 3rd pair of Birkenstocks. These are a little different because they are the Bostons. They're a clog, a leather clog. So this clog comes in like a few different variations. There's like this like shiny finish that I'm not a big fan of. This is just your leather, classic leather finish. I don't know if this is horse leather or anything. This is a narrower fit. All of the Rick Owens Birkenstocks have the narrow fit. And what I like about these is that once I wear like a pant that covers and pools over it or puddles over it, It just looks like I'm wearing dress shoes almost, even though these are very much like slip-on Birkenstock clogs. And I got them for a very good price, brand new, for like way under retail. I think these are a little slept on, so I'm glad I picked them up. And yeah, very versatile, very comfortable. I can't wait to break them in. You can see some creasing already. I've only worn them like maybe 3 times total, but that's gonna change very soon. All right, these, I already showed this. I made a standalone video about the Notre Vans. Here's the espresso pair, and then here is the matcha pair. So if you want to know more about these, watch that video. I'm not going to go too in depth on this pickup right here. Finally, last but not leastly, we have the Helmut Lang parka from Autumn Winter 99. This I've already showcased in my Helmut Lang collection and lookbook video, but just to go over a few features, we have Velcro closure at the 2 front pockets. We have these snap buttons. We have a double zipper. And then we have this pocket right here on the inside that also has a zipper closure. We have drawstrings at the hood. It's a super puffy, it's goose down, so this is like proper outerwear. It's not just like for show or anything. It's super puffy, it's super warm, it's super wearable because of the color and just the minimal design to it. Beautiful jacket, and pretty much as soon as the seller listed it on Grailed, because I had it in my favorites, but it was a sold listing, as soon as he relisted it, I bought it immediately. Like, fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, I was not gonna snooze on this. A lot of people have that other parka. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And that just don't hit like this one do. You feel me? And we just gotta diverge. Nobody's really got this one. I've seen this come in black as well, but yeah, I'm super happy with this. And I got it for an amazing price. So yeah, that concludes the pickup section and the entire vlog, really. And just for the viewers that stay till the end, here's a little treat for the prospective vlogs. I'm going to New York, Portland, and Seattle this week, so be on the lookout for some New York footage, some proper restaurant eats, some shopping. You might see some familiar faces in the videos, so super excited. Just really need a trip. Really need to get out of the city. It's been a tough quarter, and yeah, just want to de-stress, wind down. So I'll see you guys very, very soon.